Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of Mystery Live Game Stream.
Number 3.
Appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Hi, Barney.
Hi, Yuval.
Hey,
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Yeah, hey, Kevin.
Hi, guys.
Kevin's
What's
up
up?
here in the corner. There he is.
He is up there in the corner.
Ready to game
Ready to
Yeah.
game.
with a little bit more facial hair this week.
Fantastic. So, yeah, a little bit, I tried to shave today.
You tried to?
Yeah, well, yeah, I did.
think-
I
say
actually
you-
did.
I would say you succeeded.
I succeeded.
There is no try.
Yeah.
There is only shave or do not shave.
I think I have a 5 o'clock shadow.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks sharp.
Thank you.
That's what we need. That's what we need all these pixels for, to show how sharp your facial hair is.
I don't know. Should I duck?
And to show off our awesome gaming shirts.
Yeah.
We have a trio of gaming shirts
Yeah.
today. Mario Kart, Kirby, and the original 8-bit Mario over there being represented.
Yeah. Absolutely. The OG.
Hi, Liz. Welcome,
What's up,
welcome. Liz
Hey,
says,
Liz.
"Hey,
What's going
guys.
on? Good to see you.
Welcome to the chat. Thanks for being here.
So, yeah, I wanted to just do a quick recap of what this stream is about. And obviously it's called Mystery Live Game Stream.
Mm-hmm. It's a mystery.
I'm sorry, Mystery Game Live Stream.
Mystery live
I
game
just twisted that.
stream.
But the idea is that we take find or identify a game, a retro game that may have been kind of positioned to be a big thing, a big deal, but for some reason didn't take off like it should have, and maybe only years later is kind of being rediscovered by gamers like ourselves or collectors.
Yes.
And revisited and reappreciated, if you will.
Yes.
So
For the first time for us, but not
for the first time,
but
yeah,
not for the
For
for
us.
the game. The game has been appreciated in the past by others.
probably
but,
has. I think this one actually falls under the category of that's an awesome game. Like anyone who's ever heard of it has an appreciation of the game.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
Already?
Yeah. I actually hadn't heard of it myself until my recent discovery of it, which was through the music,
Yes,
which I'm sure we'll get to. We'll get to that.
for sure.
Hopefully the game audio is working, because it needs to work.
I
for
know we
this.
didn't test it, did we? So
It's fine. It's fine.
yeah, that's actually the most important component of this game.
Spicy
is
Collector's
the
here
soundtrack.
too. By the way, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, Spicy Collector. Good to see you, brother.
I didn't want to talk over you, but
Thank you for coming.
I just want to make sure we acknowledge all our chatters.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Yes, I think we are looking sharp today.
Thank you. Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So
Looking sharp. Feeling.
yeah.
What's the opposite of sharp? Blunt.
Blunt? Yeah. Dull.
Looking sharp, feeling dull.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's all about to change, though.
For sure. So yeah, we're just talking about the potential for this game and the music. This is an 8-bit game, so like we've been doing some Super Nintendo games up until now. This is actually an NES game.
We're going back.
We're going back.
We're
So
gonna take a step back.
we're taking a step back, but taking a step forward in some ways, especially because of the music.
Forward thinking.
Definitely.
A lot of forward thinking went into the development of this game, as we're gonna see. And it's a game, at least by my limited understanding of it, that really stands out as for its time being ahead of its time, being
Yeah.
sort of blazing its
Right.
own path, right?
Right. Right. So, yeah, is that who's in the house? Is that
Green.
Is that Green?
Green
is
35.
that Matt? Is that you?
What's up, Green?
Yeah. That'd be super cool.
I'm
That's
just gonna call him Green.
Okay. Yeah. If it's the Green I'm thinking, he's not green for sure. No worries. that didn't make any sense. That only made sense to me and him.
Hopefully it is the right person. Oh, wait, there's a Matthew Kinzel here
Yeah.
too. Wow, we've got the chat's popping off today.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
everyone.
appreciate you jumping on, Matt. Thank you so much.
Please get stuck in with conversation.
Yeah.
If you have any opinions on the game itself or us.
Yeah, just
be nice.
Absolutely. And just to recap, this is an NES game that we're going to show today. And while we've been doing Super Nintendo games, this is kind of going back to 8-bit, but it is definitely more advanced in some ways, in particular the soundtrack. Because, NES games, man, the sounds were simple. The sound design was very limited.
Yeah, you're as a sound designer working with the original Nintendo, you don't have a lot to work with.
The sound chip in the NES, it was a custom chip called the 2A03.
Catchy name.
Yep. And so the chip was basically capable of producing just
you have 4 streams,
a triangle
4
wave.
Channels.
Yeah, there was a channel for a triangle wave that can be manipulated, a noise channel.
Yep, which is they use for hi-hats and snares and stuff a lot of the time.
And then a digital channel for just simple percussive sounds.
Square wave.
Yeah.
Would be.
Yeah. Exactly.
It would be a certain type of square wave.
And then there were 2 pulse wave channels, so 5 channels.
Right. Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
To work with.
4 channels of audio and 1 of noise, which is not tunable or whatever, but
so the pulse wave channels were kind of to generate the square waveforms, and then you'd have to modify them to create tonal variations.
Oh, so the digital one was actually sample playback, or
yes. Wow. So that's where the percussive sounds came from.
Right, the samples, which it's, they are samples, but they're so low res and lo-fi by today's standards that they're almost not considered samples.
You would think, with the limitations of the day, to create any type of music track, like a fully featured music track, would have been just
as a challenge,
a huge challenge, with just such limited resources in the chip.
But also, that's for me personally, and I know I've seen a lot of this around creative communities and on the internet and stuff, is that limitations like that can be a very useful creative tool sometimes, because if you sit
less
down
is more.
Yeah, well, it's like if you sit down and you have a palette of 10,000 colors to choose from.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to choose a color if you just had 8 colors.
That's really interesting.
Because then you're just like, well, I'm going to go with the blue, and there's only one blue. And then
but also being able to utilize one channel within its limitations to create a multiverse of instrumentation.
We're going to see
somebody
possibly the best example.
The best example of that on the NES
ever done, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you want to
let's
reveal what the game is?
Let's reveal the game.
Alrighty. Ta-da!
Solstice,
the quest for the staff of demons. I feel like demons wouldn't make a very good staff.
No.
Demnos.
They're not very. Oh, it's Demnos. I'm sorry, not demons. Thanks, Kevin.
So
the staff of Demnos.
Yeah. So this is a little bit of the cover art behind us from the NES box. So this is a puzzle platformer, basically, where you play as a wizard named Shadax, and basically you're on a quest to rescue a Princess Eleanor.
There's always
from
a princess.
Evil sorcerer, or sorceress in this case, Morbius. And this is known to be kind of a difficult game to navigate and to move, as Kevin will attest to here in a minute.
It'll be no match for Kevin.
No.
I guarantee.
And mind you, we're not doing a full gameplay of this. We're just kind of doing a sampling of it so that we kind of get the feel for the game and the general gist of it. But mostly we want to talk about the music soundtrack because that's what this game is known for mostly. Which leads to the next point of the composer for the soundtrack.
Yes.
Who you turned me on to this.
Composer
when you found
of
this.
legend. Yeah. And I found him through I'm blanking on his name. Charles Cornell.
Oh, Charles Cornell is the one who showed him.
Charles Cornell
yeah.
is
right.
a fantastic YouTuber.
Yeah.
Can't recommend him enough if you're into music. And he's been on this kick recently of video game music. He wasn't a fan of video games or anything growing up, so he's discovering it all now. And yes, Charles Cornell introduced me to the creator of this.
Tim Fallon.
Which is Tim Fallon?
Yes.
F-O-L-L-E-N?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is an English guy.
Right. And
So.
his brothers made games too. Or his brothers made games and he made the music.
Right. That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
So they came from this kind of like intrinsically talented family of like that just got into video games.
Right.
Video game design and production and all of that.
Yeah, they're all talented in different areas of video game production, but especially Tim was a standout. He created the music for this and a lot of other famous soundtracks.
Before even like the Commodore 64,
Yup.
the ZX Spectrum, the Amiga. So he was doing music for games for a while back in the 80s.
Yeah, and he knew his way around those limitations of lower bit rate synthesizers and stuff like that.
So he did Solstice, which we're talking about today, and then he also did you know that he also did Silver Surfer?
He did a lot of Marvel games, didn't he? He did like the Spider-Mans and Batmans too.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
I've seen
surprised.
like Batman Returns and Batman and Robin under his list as well, and Echo the Dolphin.
He did Echo?
He did Echo?
Oh man, that's crazy. That's a cool soundtrack.
That is iconic.
Yeah.
He said Ghouls and Ghosts and Bionic Commando as well.
Bionic. Wow. This what a career.
Yeah.
Tim Fallon had.
Really, it's
absolutely
remarkable.
Amazing.
And then when you hear kind of like just the opening for this game, it's just like when you consider that it's an NES game, and with all of the limitations that we discussed already, it's just mind-boggling that you can produce this kind of a soundtrack with it. Let alone any kind of complexity in the music, which this guy just was a master of.
Yeah. It's kind of a meme. Online. I'm just sorry. I'm just bringing Kevin in there back into this scene, so we don't lose him. It's kind of a meme on the internet about Tim Fallon. Like, you didn't have to go so hard. It was the specifically the Pictionary.
Yeah.
The game that he just went so hard.
Tell us about that. He did Pictionary.
He did the Pictionary
for
Nintendo for the
NES.
For the NES, yeah. And the soundtrack is so good.
Wait, so Pictionary? I'm not even familiar with that. Hold on a second. So, you're saying there's a Pictionary? There's a Pictionary game for the NES.
It's in that same Charles Cornell video. So. Okay,
no, I remember you showed that to me, but like I just didn't connect the dots that there's actually an NES game there.
And everyone's like, it's a Pictionary game. Why, and he's making this magnum opus of music, Mozart concerto based type music, and it's a Pictionary game.
It's just like, how can we make this really mundane game come to life?
It's kind of a good example of like dress, the whole dress for the job you want thing. Like he was given the soundtrack to Pictionary, and he did it to the best of his ability. He didn't say, "Oh, this is just a Pictionary game."
He didn't chintz on it or be like, I'm just going to save this for a better game.
Exactly.
Give this my best.
Which is a good way to be, because you just get all those ideas out.
Remarkable. Well, we have to pick up that game now.
Yeah. I want to hear the music for real.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get it started up.
Okay. No, I meant we got to pick up Pictionary.
Oh, Pictionary. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, I have the board game.
That's different. But
Right.
yeah, we gotta find Pictionary. But do you want to get started
Yes,
with
please.
Solstice?
So let's do that.
All right.
Kevin? Here we go.
What?
Your tiny little orchestra. I mean, the drums alone. He somehow made it sound like a full. It's so good.
This is like a prog rock track.
It's, yeah, like Dream Theater in 8-bit. And we're also getting a taste of the game here. Seems like
How did they get that snare sound? That is ridiculous.
Liz, the same guy did the soundtrack for Plock too. That's amazing that you heard that. Tim actually did the music for Plock as well.
How do you even achieve that sound on the NES?
Yeah, with headphones, it's crazy.
I have goosebumps.
It's really. Like harmonizing flute parts. There's a flute solo battle happening right now.
This must be a 500-page composition.
Right?
This is
To fit
ridiculous.
all of those notes in, because there are times. One of the main things that he's making use of is vibrating between two notes
Yeah,
really fast to make it seem like they're playing at the same time.
yeah.
So the notation of that music would be so many notes.
And also like the first intro as soon as it comes in. That
Yeah.
ridiculous amount of.
You can
like,
almost
Could we
hear
replay that?
you can always hear the cymbal splashes and stuff. Can you reset it, Kevin?
Kevin, can you reset that so we can hear the beginning of the music?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a long track.
Oh, this is the intro now.
You want me to reset it?
We can just. You want to just play through?
Yeah, we could just let it play.
We're already halfway through the intro now. Morbius.
How is he able to achieve this? It's mind-boggling to me.
The cymbal type sounds and stuff like that.
Okay.
All right, we're in.
I just. All right, it looks fantastic too.
We should just let it play then. Start the game.
Start it? Okay.
Yeah, just keep going.
All right, so we have an isometric play field. Yeah, the graphics are really nice. They're almost. They feel higher resolution than they are because of the way they're drawn.
Oh, he's coming up.
Oh.
He
And that
screamed.
scream sound too when you die. You're
Yeah.
Oh my
just
gosh.
so mind blown by
Yeah.
the music.
I am. I'm still shaking my head like goosebumps. I'm like blown away by what we just heard.
I mean, it is amazing.
Matt says that he's digging the soundtrack and the graphics, and yeah. Kevin, how are the game controls so far?
It's a little weird since it's isometric, so I'm kind of holding the controller at an angle.
Ah, yes,
So
I've heard that's a good tip.
Well,
For this game.
the picture's in an angle. The actual.
Whoops.
Yes, it's
Oh.
sort of
Well, here's the beginning again.
no cymbal hits. That's what gets me.
It's a massive sound.
It's so good. I wonder if anyone's recreated it with a band because they need to.
They have to. You want me to go back into the game?
Yuval just wants to listen to this all day.
Yeah.
I think we should crack on there and start playing
All right.
for sure.
Bruce is saying that he used to play this as a kid. That's awesome.
He used to play this game?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Bruce.
That's super cool.
Welcome.
What's up, Bruce?
I've never heard of this game before this year. So it's a new one on me.
So it is kind of hard. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, that's what I gathered as well.
There's been a lot of dying so far.
And he is different looking than he is on the cover. And I guess
a little bit.
They changed him. They wanted him to be like a bodybuilder.
Well, he has a shirt.
Yeah. They wanted him to change. I guess the company wanted is it Mark Wilson? They wanted him to, he wanted a wizard, and they're like, we want a bodybuilder. And he's like, no, and they made him a bodybuilder anyway.
A wizard.
No, wait, this is a true story?
The two are not mutually exclusive. Wizards can be bodybuilders. I mean, they can just abracadabra the muscles on, right?
Yeah. He must have abracadabra the clothing.
You're noticing that the music is still super supportive of the vibe of the game.
Absolutely, yeah. It's setting that tone,
and it's still crazy advanced. This is not just 4 chintzy sounds.
No, it's amazing. This is a great game for streaming too, because you have all the space around the screen to fit us either in the corners.
It's an insanely difficult game, though.
It is.
Obviously.
Oh, we have a magic key?
Nice.
Well, leave it to Kevin to figure
Good work,
that
Kevin.
out.
Good work.
Good work, for sure.
So do you have any way of attacking? Not yet?
No, but the thing is just jumping.
There is, I heard there's a code that you can put in this game to give you all the potions and get 90 lives. But I don't know what the code is. Oh, did you just pick that up and put it down?
We never cheat.
Yeah. We never cheat. No.
We never cheat.
No, I wasn't expecting us to, but I just thought I would mention that.
Okay.
It's an interesting tidbit.
You buy these old NES games
did you see that? Kevin.
Wicked tech skill.
Amazing.
I did not see that.
You can
skills.
You can pick things up, and you can jump and drop them, and then they slowly fall down, and you can jump off of them as they're falling. Whoop.
You see how he got on it in midair?
Yeah.
And then jumped. He did that but next to the wall, but really quickly, and it got him on top of the wall. That was amazing. That was some advanced tech. But you can't carry it into other rooms?
Nope. Looks like, oh gosh. Shrek.
Get back.
Shrek's gonna get me.
Shrek.
So are we aware of the primary objective at this stage yet?
We gotta save Eleanor.
I know I have a key, and that is about it.
Can you get up to those top platforms?
No.
Alright.
Oh, Bruce just shot over a code.
That's the code?
Bruce, we don't cheat.
We're not cheating.
Oh, I just.
You now have 90 lives and all 4 potions are full. Yeah. Wow.
Easy game.
If anybody else
Google
wants
that?
to use the code, feel free to.
Yes. Thank you, Bruce. I am curious, though, if you... Love the soundtrack, can't stand this game.
Yeah, he'll probably need
Just
it.
because it's too hard. He will need it. No,
We're not playing the whole game anyway, so.
Yeah, even if he does need it, he's not gonna use it. Not tonight. So, what do these shapes mean? What's this eggshell thing? It's just a shape to jump on?
I think so. I have no idea.
The green one looks like towels.
Ooh, look at that animation. That's pretty cool.
This game is so far ahead of its time.
I agree. I was not expecting us.
But it's also the isometric layout seems like it's very hard to navigate.
So I think you just explore all the rooms.
So
Well,
I appreciate finding somebody's handwritten codes in NES games that I collect
Yes.
from time to time.
Yep.
And I will keep that in there because it's just, provenance.
Yeah. evidence
And-
of it. It's like having Andy on the shoe
Yeah.
of your Woody. You know?
Yeah.
Ooh, new shape.
Ooh, a flippy coin. A credit.
Yes.
You got a credit.
Did you
Maybe
guys
we might
come?
want to turn this down a little bit.
You guys come across anything about like what came with the 5,000 copies? Like the first 5,000 copies?
No, you
Apparent-
did.
Yep. Apparently they came with some 8mm tape on like how it was made, and a scorecard and cards and some stickers.
It came with a movie, an 8mm movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Hey, that's from the...
You're blowing my mind right now. Are we talking about the NES game or the Famicom game?
You know what? I'm not sure.
Because that sounds like something they would do in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I have several Japanese PSX games that have the film part of the film strip inside as part of the collectible.
Just a part of it.
Yeah, and you can hold it up to the light. You can actually see
Oh.
like snippets of the movie. If there was a
That's
movie
cool.
that, so that's crazy. If the original was the first 5,000 copies of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He's gonna put the block on that guy's head. I don't know how though.
Nerve-wracking.
I wonder if anyone in our
I
chat has an original copy of this game.
Kevin, I have an idea.
All right.
If you put it down and then like push it off the platform onto his head,
Oh, okay.
maybe.
Let's get back there. Hey, that was we got there a lot quicker than I thought. And we're back.
Yeah, I think if you put it on the floor up there and then push it when he walks by, you'll be able to get it to stick on his head.
All right. Oh
Yes,
my gosh, there we go.
Here we go. We're gonna get those green boots.
The isometric.
Direction.
Yeah, those bits are gonna be cool.
This game's brutal.
His screaming.
No. There you go. Okay,
All right.
here we go. Attempt number 2. What?
Back to the old room.
Now you have to go and leave the room so that it respawns.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we are.
Oh my goodness. Wonder what those green boots do.
Maybe that's how we get to the higher. Maybe they make you jump.
Maybe they're your dancing
Or
shoes.
you can walk over the spikes with them safely.
Can you?
Okay.
No, I'm just
That would be
speculating.
That would be very powerful.
Of course, you have to destroy
No.
your feet to get to them.
Yes.
He doesn't
He's
even
got
know.
he's got a fancy new hat.
He doesn't even know how cool he looks. Oh, gotta jump. I'm a dork for that.
So I want to ask our audience if anyone here has an original copy of this game and can corroborate
I mean,
what
I'm
it
sure
actually
Bruce
came
does.
with inside the box.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's a long shot that anyone has it, the first 5,000 copies. But I'm just putting it out there.
If anyone does, Bruce does or has at some point. We have another Amy a tater tot. Is that what it says? Amy a tater tot. I believe so. That's a great name, and I assume your name is Amy. Welcome.
Maybe it's Am I a Tater Tot?
Am I a tater tot? Are we all tater tots? And Matthew asks, what are some of your other favorite NES game soundtracks?
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
I'm
to
not
think about
super
that right
familiar with the NES, to be honest.
I think Castlevania, for sure.
Castlevania,
Yeah.
I mean,
And
Mario Bros.
Well, that's a classic, obviously, but
it still bears.
Castlevania always had
mentioning.
good soundtracks.
Yes. But I'm more of a Super Nintendo head, so I have a lot of favorite soundtracks on Super Nintendo. including
NES though it's a great question because we are talking about the limitations for
Mega
the
Man.
NES.
Mega Man 2.
Oh, Mega
Mega
Man.
Man 2, 100%.
Mega Man
Mega
2
Man.
soundtrack's fantastic. And Contra.
Oh, Contra. Yes. See, I knew there were some that I'm, have to remember.
And I'm pretty sure Bionic Commando had a good soundtrack too. That was another Timothy Follen game.
Yep.
That I didn't know until now.
These slimes are freaking me out. Alright.
Do they like go towards you? Or do they just move randomly?
I think they move randomly.
Yeah,
you-
Ninja Gaiden for sure.
Did you get the and Batman?
I don't know how to get back to that room. Oh gosh.
Chip and Dale. I can't remember what the soundtrack was like for that, but I imagine it would hit me with some hard nostalgia because I used to play that game a lot.
Shrek.
There are some games that have horrific soundtracks. I like the game a lot, but
Yes.
the soundtrack is just unbearable.
You end up muting it. Play it
You
for
almost
5
wanted
minutes.
wondered where is Tim Follen? When we needed him.
But he
Oh my
couldn't make
gosh.
he couldn't make every soundtrack.
No, he couldn't.
We can't expect him to
Listen to
be
this.
everything.
Oh, my bad.
This is just an intermission. It's insanity.
1989.
I just want to jam out with this.
I want to cover this.
See what he gets the boots.
I don't think it shows you, does it?
I don't think so.
I think it skips off.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's how you do it. Marble Madness. Oh, Snake Rattle and Roll. That had a great soundtrack.
Right? Well, that had to,
Yeah,
because that
Like,
was kind of a music-based game.
like Rock and Roll Racing.
Yeah.
That was Super Nintendo, but that also had a fantastic soundtrack because it was literally based in. Oh, you're trying to just sneak up there? Can you
Yeah.
jump across that gap in the middle? No, it disappears.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you need the boots for.
Yeah, it's like Zelda rules.
No, I think maybe the boots stop you breaking the glass. Maybe. Maybe not.
Marble Madness. Yeah, that's another one.
No! Oh! You were so close. Yeah.
Yeah, pillar. This looks kind of familiar.
Very familiar. I like the mysterious nature of this character because you never see, like in the game, you can't see his face or anything.
Yeah, he's just all pink.
He's just pink.
Does that ever
Patrick Star.
change?
He's a pink blob with a purple hat and cloak.
I wonder if it ever changes.
Yeah, like maybe at the end he takes his hat off and winks at the camera. Does the whole Sonic jumping towards it.
thing.
I love that scream. It's so simple but so effective.
Oh yeah, that's a good game for sure.
Journey to Silius?
Yes, that's a fun one.
I don't know that one. Not even heard of that.
I actually thought about maybe using that game as well for this stream, but then it won't be a mystery to do that. Well, that's what we like, games that are not well known necessarily.
Right.
If we can have that
Yeah,
great
Journey to-
combination of games that are like almost there, almost were there, but you know, they're still a good game.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the reason why we're doing this. And if they have great music too, all the merrier, right?
A magic key. Yeah, Journey to Silius would be a good candidate for this in that case.
Yeah. But
'Cause
like I
I've
said, if we do
never
that
even
now,
heard of
it's
it.
not going to be a mystery.
Well,
We'd have to
could
surprise the
we
audience.
could not tell anyone that we're gonna do it. Did I just ruin that surprise?
Uh-oh.
Have you been outside this room to the right there? The bottom right?
Yeah.
Seems like you probably need the shoes to get any further.
Yeah, I can't find that room again. I'm stuck.
Go back from the beginning. It's like right next to the beginning room.
This, I'm gonna die. His path's harder to get around. Hey, we completed 3.51%.
13 rooms out of what? 250 or something?
Yep.
That's a lot of rooms.
Okay. Last time I went up. So, been here.
No, not that way. Yeah, I think it's up to the right, and then maybe not. No, it's not this way. Must be the other way. Yeah, that way, and then that way.
There was one time where this room spawned those two things, and I was able to jump on them to get up here, but it won't spawn them again for some reason.
Maybe that's after you got the key or something.
Oh.
Wait, other. Is the map changing?
Is there a map? Do you know if there's a map, Kevin, that you can access based on?
Yes,
Yeah,
there
it is.
is.
Yes.
Hey, we got
See?
potions. What does
And
this do?
potions. I have no
There
idea
you
what
go.
those potions do.
I want to drink one.
All this stuff we've not been utilizing while playing. Then you have the multiple hats.
Bruce, what do the potions do? Hats are your lives, I'm guessing. And what's behind?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was something behind me. It's just my mic.
Wait, shouldn't your key be listed up there?
No, he died.
Yeah,
Oh.
I gotta go grab it again.
Also, there's space for like a flute or a clarinet in the middle.
Let's go get that key. Bam.
Nicely done.
Keys this way.
I'm so confused though, because you started right next to it. Okay, mauve potion, invincibility. Pink potion destroys all enemies in a room. Green potion makes invisible stuff visible. Yellow potion stops everything from moving. But I guess they have to be full before you can use them.
Oh.
That's just a guess because you just tried to use them and weren't able to. So I can only think they're only usable once you have the full potion. Green potion you use a lot because it makes invisible things visible, so that's super useful.
Hey,
Oh,
so we got
yep,
the key and
yep.
that happened, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna get those boots.
Let's go, boots.
Yep. And we'll be walking around all
Oh,
barefoot.
and a credit.
1 credit.
Where did that slab just come from?
Shing, sparkle. It just kind of spawned. I don't know.
That was weird.
Why am I stuck here?
Oh,
Oh.
what is going on?
That just must be for fun, I take it.
Oh, how strange.
An arrow. Oh, can't go up. This is the room. Yes.
Here we go.
Alright.
Time to get those boots, baby.
So apparently Tim Fallon is no longer doing this. No longer making music.
He's not?
Nope.
What does he do?
I don't know.
Retired undefeated.
He's gonna get the boots.
Yes.
Wait, was I right about the boots?
So close.
Did they give you invincibility over the spikes?
He hasn't got them yet. We don't know.
We don't know.
We're about to find out. I believe we can do it. I just love that you do it by sticking a block on this guy's head and he just walks around with it. Okay, you're still safe. You're still safe.
We're good. Oh, I'm gonna push him off.
Magic.
Oh, dude,
boots!
Look at those things.
And they have wings.
Rendered in full high resolution.
Alright.
Wait, so
Gotta probably equip. No equip.
are they bottom left? No.
That doesn't make any sense.
What do I do?
The safest thing to do would be to jump on his head and ride back.
I think I'm just gonna send it across.
But the coolest thing to do would be send it! He did it! We've got the magic boots. So, can you jump up
Maybe
there?
you're just
I can jump
wearing
You
higher.
can jump higher.
Yeah.
What?
You just wear them by default, but they don't change your feet
Yeah,
color.
they just change your jump height.
How?
You gotta wait for them to line up. Now,
Oh, okay, I see. That's kind of scary for me.
this game is scary.
Oh! Magic boots.
You had it too.
Oh god. Oh god.
You know what this game needs? A shadow.
Oh yeah, that'd be
If
great.
your character had a shadow,
Mm-hmm.
you'd be able to tell where he was.
Mhm.
That's the issue, I think. He has no shadow, so you can't tell. When you're in the air, you can't tell where he is.
Forget what the jump button is. Okay, we're good.
Yes.
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 Cool.
You have
Should
two
we go
options.
The doorway or the arrow?
Doorway. Free block.
Cool. So there's nothing invisible.
The view is exactly what makes it so frustrating. Yeah, because it's perfectly isometric, so you forget which way is left and which way is... Wait, you've been here before?
Let's see this map. Okay.
Yeah, you've been that way, so you should go...
How do you know if you still have your boots?
I don't know.
I think they're just permanent until he, like, loses his last life. Until you get game over.
Okay. Kevin, don't lose your boots.
Alright.
He's a pro now, he can get them back. Super easy.
Okay, we've been here.
Well, you're doing better than you were in Flashback.
Oh yeah, flashback was rough. Oh man, there goes Shrek.
Oh, what on earth do you do here?
Oh man.
Oh, the blue one will go further across once you take the pink one down. This game's brutal.
Oh no. Oh, it breaks.
What?
Ow.
What? Bruce is cheering you on. He says, "You got this, Kevin!"
Alright, speedrun time. Yeah.
Wait, so do you start in a different place?
Did I continue? Oh, maybe I had some continues. Nope, because I can't.
But the boots room is right there.
Yeah, weird. Alright, let's get
So
these-
this is like you already got the key.
Okay.
Right. With that next one, you have to time it so that the block lands on Shrek.
Oh, okay.
Same as this one.
Pink Shrek.
Look at that. He makes it look easy now.
Magic boots.
That's what training will get you.
Alright.
Send it. Wahoo!
Alright. one.
Oh, this one's tough.
I wish I could just jump over,
Right?
which I kind of gotta try it.
You're clearly not going to be able to get there.
I was trying to go down towards the bottom, but the isometricness.
Hate to say I told you so. I mean, you had to try it.
Yeah, you never know. Sometimes they do that.
Yeah, or you'll see speedrunners playing something and they just hop over the spikes and you're like, wait, you can do that?
My bad. I don't even know.
You notice that effect when he dies? That sound effect is actually a musical effect.
Yeah, it's just...
It's like almost part of the music, the soundtrack. Yeah.
But it's kind of effective.
Yeah, it
you
is.
know, it gives you that
Yeah.
It really
Like-
lets me know that I died.
disappearing
basically this
scream
sound.
in a castle.
Right?
Yeah, it's like someone on the little digital guitar that this band is playing just goes,
Whammy dive.
yeah. 8-bit whammy dive.
What is this thing for?
Maybe you need the green potion in here so you can see something invisible.
Oh,
That's the only thing I can
Hey,
think
it's
of.
full.
Oh, they're all full.
how do I do it? Select. Start.
How do you use the potions, Bruce?
So now that I have it selected, maybe I press a button.
Doesn't happen if you press A and B at the same time or something?
Nope.
Weird.
Select.
Would this rank with some of the harder games?
Hey, it's the start button. There's nothing invisible.
There's nothing in here. And do you have no green potion now?
Yep, it's not a lot of. Whoop. Blue. I wonder if I can use it. Oh, okay, so you can use it until it's empty.
We're going to talk about ranking the game later, like in
Yes.
a very, very short minute, because
Yes.
we're actually going to be talking about ranking it in general, as well like as difficulty, and also in relation to recent streams.
Yeah. Where it fits in the...
This is definitely a difficult game to play because of the isometric styling and that everything is angled. It's so very hard to navigate.
There's no indicator of how high you are.
Yeah.
Or where the depth
Right.
is. Like, you just... Like, for example, here, it looks like you could just hop onto that
Yeah.
piece, but it's actually higher up.
And I'll venture to say that that's probably one of the reasons this wasn't like a knockout of the park.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you know, like a Zelda or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Although
because that's
the music, it definitely is.
right, but that's a huge barrier to the gameplay for most people.
Yeah.
Where like a game like Zelda doesn't have anything like that standing in between you and completing the game.
Well, it depends which Zelda, right?
Zelda 1,
Right.
I guess.
But Zelda 2 was a nightmare.
Yeah, exactly.
Impossible.
Because of the point of view again.
difficulty level there.
How are you supposed to get this to land on the Shrek? You're just delaying your inevitable death.
Hey, alright, that was nice of them.
Just hopping on the spikes. How on earth do you time this so that it lands on his head?
Shrek.
Oh, did you just
Oh
do it?
no! Yep, that was it. Cool.
You did it.
Alright. 6.44%.
Wow.
Well, now we know. Cool.
But now it's taking you back to the beginning.
So I can do this fast now.
Oh! I wonder what that room is for, because there's nothing... You haven't gotten anything from that room.
Oh yeah, it's a green potion.
Wait, what? Oh.
see.
Do you have any?
Might not work. Okay, nothing's in there. I kind of want to test this out, though.
Oh, the pink.
Yeah, take that.
Whoa.
No longer with us.
Pink potion destroys all enemies in a room. That's crazy.
Maybe you gotta get rid of all the...
Yeah, and then like something appears.
Yeah, something crazy. We'll save that for when we have the boots.
This is a cool game, though. I definitely am gonna visit it myself and give it a crack.
Yeah.
With the rewind mode.
Wait, what? Rewind? What's that?
We don't cheat on the channel, but I certainly cheat when it comes to my own gaming.
I just play for the experience, you know, like, just, you know, if I fail miserably, then that's what it is.
That's part of the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I did that for most of my life, and now I want to go through some of these games and like get further than I was able to. So sometimes that requires a little cheaty cheat.
Ah. Like, I wouldn't even mind dying in this game just because of the music. Like, those musical transitions.
You want to get game over as soon as possible to get to the opening screen
That
again.
wouldn't be difficult in my case, for sure.
There is something so uplifting about the intro music to this game. Like, it just fills me with glee.
Yeah. Remarkable.
These boots.
And I also like a game that presents a challenge like this that seems almost insurmountable, but once you know the trick,
Right.
like Kevin does now, he's reproducing it
Yeah.
every time without screwing up.
Right.
Which that really says something to how well that's programmed.
I had no idea where I was going with that
You're
one.
just styling. You just like did a kickflip.
Kickflip after curfew.
Look at him go. He's got it down now. Shall we cut it off after the next game over?
Yeah, I think so. And
have
then
a little conversation.
we'll definitely need to do that here in a minute.
We're coming up on just about an hour.
I felt like 5 minutes.
We were a little bit late getting started today. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
But that's probably why.
Yeah.
How about continue screen? Is that cool with you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Kevin wants to continue.
Yes, but
Because he's just kind of getting the hang of it.
oh,
Right into the door.
he did it.
That was dope.
Wait, what's that?
Oh man, this is the scary part.
And what? Something just fell down onto the spikes as well.
It was me.
We need to clip that. We need to clip that for a short. Something just fell down onto the spikes. It was me. Oh, that block, the blue one disappears. Yeah, those blocks are to your right. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so there's no way to get to that. I gotta do it from.
Do it from
over here.
from the other. Yeah, from that corner. Yeah, there, facing that way. Yeah, you should be able to.
Yes.
What's
Oh,
that?
I about knocked it off.
Don't knock it off.
Oh,
A green potion.
the green.
Woohoo!
It's a cool little jingle it does when you pick.
What? Why did you get that?
You get this like
I couldn't see.
rush of dopamine when you hear that jingle.
7.03%. So we didn't breach the 10% mark.
All right.
One more time.
Is that one more time?
Let's just hear this.
Just the intro music.
Okay.
This is a new one,
It's the-
Oh, this is beautiful.
right? This is good continue music. It's like, the battle is not over. You can't go home.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, Kevin,
Yes.
Oh, so good.
what say you?
So good.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
I would say a 7. 7 or 8. I like it a lot. It's fun.
Nice.
8. That's a good score.
Then that answers, I think, although I already thought this question was also answered, which is, are you going to play it some more?
Yeah, if
Do you
it's
want
like,
to?
yeah, I'd play it again.
Yeah.
Well, you need to continue playing it, right?
I
Try to beat it.
Yep, exactly. Because now I know the first few
I mean,
rooms.
you're only at 7%.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really interesting game. I definitely am excited to check it out myself.
And I'm sure the music changes every level, so you know towards the back end of the game there's going to be some real good stuff.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, some final boss music's probably pretty epic.
What do you think, Barney?
Oh,
Scale of 1 to 10.
where am I rating it?
Yeah.
Pretty high. I mean, I gotta go like an 8 for this.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. The presentation is just so well done. So nicely put together.
Mm-hmm.
The music, the actual puzzles. Yeah.
For sure.
It's an interesting game. It's a very standout. What about you?
I'm going to give the game itself a 7.
You can't give the music a separate score.
Well, yeah, I'm giving the music a separate score.
Okay.
The music is it's an 11.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we can all agree.
The music, the soundtrack is out of this world.
110%.
Like, especially because it's an NES. Like, we talked about it. It's
Yes,
just
yes.
unbelievable feat to create this. The game
you can
itself,
get it
though,
on
it's
vinyl.
really difficult. Like, I'm even just having a hard time watching it. Like, in terms of the game mechanics, and I understand how difficult it is to play. Personally, I'm not crazy about difficult games. I get discouraged fast. I love trying them out, you know. But like I mentioned, like Zelda 2, I'm never gonna play through that whole game ever.
Right.
It's not gonna happen. Especially since I don't cheat, like you do.
Yes. It's true.
But yeah,
It's true.
So yeah,
But
I would give the game a 7, and then off the charts for the music.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I think that's technically against the rules, but you have to allow it. You have to allow it in this
Wait,
case.
am I cheating?
Yes, exactly. Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Absolutely.
So did we cover where Solstice ranks for Kevin within the mystery game stream charts? Has this jumped in at number 1, or is that still Stargate?
I think I like this one a little more than Stargate. Stargate's awesome.
Okay.
Wait, what did you rate Stargate?
I might have did an 8 on that too.
I can't remember. We'd have to.
I can't
You
remember.
can't ask him a question like that.
I like them both
Yeah.
in
Okay.
different ways.
Okay.
But I like this one because, like, the puzzling is nuts. Like, if I wouldn't have seen the videos before, like, the game starts, I wouldn't have known to put that block on Shrek's head.
But it's
Yeah.
it's kind of cool how it does that.
Yeah.
Like the intro to the game is like, hey, here's how you do this first puzzle.
Yeah, because then it makes sense. You know, like, oh, I can put stuff on enemies.
Right, because I think that's smart, because I think there would have been a lot of people who just got to that room and were like, oh, this is impossible.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to do this.
Yeah, and this cut screen here, do you guys still have it up? I can't see.
you bring up
No,
the
we
screen?
don't. But
Okay.
yeah, we have seen that that intro footage before.
Like, there's literally one part where he's jumping on invisible
Yeah,
platforms.
it shows you invisible platforms, and it shows you where they are.
Mhm.
But I think that's great, because it doesn't really make the game any easier. Because just to pull these things off, like with actual play skills, is hard. So the fact that they show you how to do a couple of things is not removing any of the difficulty, I don't think. Yeah, so this one where they show you how to do the...
By the way, this game, 1989.
89.
Do you believe that?
Crazy.
1989.
It's younger than I am.
This is just way, way ahead of its time.
Now I'm super curious about... There's a second one called Equinox.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, Equinox.
So it was actually a sequel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think I have that game.
There's teleporters. So I think it's the next one that they show you. Oh no. Maybe the next one.
I think it is the next
This one, he jumps off of those glass blocks. So you obviously are able to do that at some point.
I think my tech skill just wasn't good enough. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, it shows you where those invisible blocks are. And I assume if you use a green potion in that room, it'll show you those invisible blocks.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of what it's for. Alrighty. Well.
All right. Yeah, we are gonna call it a day, and appreciate everybody joining us on the chat today. We really appreciate you, and continuing to follow us and what we do here. And we shall come back with another mystery game very soon. So stay tuned, and don't ask me what the game's going to be.
Are you going to say, don't ask me when? Are we looking at 2 weeks?
Yeah, I would say that's about right.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what game?
You broke the rule.
That's cheating, Barney.
Oh, I thought I might catch you out.
So yeah, please be kind to each other, play nice, and remember that to us, it's not just a game.
Yes. That was much better.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, all of that good stuff. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.